Yo, what's going on, guys? Your boy Pwny Montana, and previously we dropped the video listing off the top 3 defenses in Madden 25, alongside dropping a nice little blitz out of 3-4 odd. Now, in this video, we're going to take one of those defenses and make it even better with a lineup glitch in Madden 25. Now, before I get into it, if you guys are new to the channel, do not forget to hit that subscribe button, like the video, comment down below, and hit that noti bell so you guys never miss an upload. And if you guys got nothing to say, just comment FTA. Stands for the algorithm and helps push these videos to more and more people. So today's video, we're going to be talking about 4-3 even 6-1 because there is a lineup glitch that if you guys have not known about it, because it's been in the game previously in different years. So if you guys don't know about it, we're going to explain to you how to do it, or the way that I know how to do it, because apparently there are different ways to achieve what it is that I'm going to be showing you guys today. So you can find the 4-3 even 6-1 playbook in all of these You can find the 4-3 even 6-1 formation in all of these different playbooks. So take a screenshot if you do have it in your playbook and you want to test this out. This is only for Madden Ultimate Team, by the way. I apologize to those of you guys that play only regs, but the Madden Ultimate Team guys got to get love as well. So this is going to be a lineup glitch that will help you put defensive backs in the outside linebacker positions. Now, I do have to preface this by saying that it takes your highest overall players that are on your team and puts them at linebacker if you do try to attempt this glitch. So for me, it's going to take Randall Cunningham and Justin Jefferson, because those are my 2 highest overall players, and it's going to put them at somewhere in linebacker. I think my listing is Randall Cunningham, Justin Jefferson, and Kevin Mawe. I think those are the top 3, mainly because my other defensive backs that are on the field are starters, so they're not going to be affected when it comes to this. But if you can take a look at the lineup changes that we managed to accomplish, what you're going to want to do is take out the extra defensive ends and anybody that's extra that's on the D line, take them out. Then you're going to want to put defensive tackles at the right end and the left end position. So now you have defensive tackles in all 4 spots. Okay. Also, since it is a little bit different this year, well, it's not really different. Just make sure that you guys don't have defensive ends or an extra linebacker just chilling back here in the in the specialist section. So same thing goes for like special teams. I don't know if you could put like a linebacker here, but just in case, just make sure that you don't have any extra linebackers, because that's going to mess up the lineup. So what you're going to want to do, defensive tackles at all the D-line positions here. Then you're going to want to put defensive ends out here in the left outside linebacker position and the right outside linebacker position. I personally like to have a different right end and left end instead of having like two left ends or 2 right ends. I rather have 1 right end and 1 left end, and that's why you see the Milkman and you have Kyle Vandenbosch. Then for your linebacker position specifically, now I'm going to say this. You can have a middle linebacker here, but that's only if you want your middle linebacker to be the user. So some people want Isaiah Simmons. Some people want a linebacker with lurk artist to be in this position because you want to catch some of your interceptions. I understand. You want to keep your 1 AP lurk artist or pick artist, or 2 AP pick artist out on the defensive backside. But if you do want a lurk artist, you can have 1 middle linebacker here. That's it, only 1. But for those of you guys who don't want any middle linebackers, make sure that you have a right outside linebacker and a left outside linebacker, or just 2 outside linebackers here in the middle linebacker position, because it locks this position in. Now, we do have to go to practice mode to show you guys how to do the actual glitch, because it is it's a confusing setup, but if I promise you guys, as soon as you get it, you're going to understand exactly why the lineup is the way that it is and why it glitches out the way that it is. So as soon as you come out of the huddle, well, actually we have to flip sides real quick. So as soon as you come out of the huddle, you are going to have to go into your substitutions for your team, and you're going to have to substitute one of those linebackers, excuse me. You're gonna have to substitute one of those linebackers in one of the defensive end spots. But I'm gonna show you guys the exact way to do it. Hurry up, EA. So you're gonna go down to 4-3 even 6-1. You're gonna go down here to the defensive tackle he's on the defensive end, and you're gonna substitute whichever linebacker isn't in the middle linebacker position. So right now we have Quinnen Williams. here at the middle linebacker. So right here, we're going to go ahead and substitute Malcolm Rodriguez or whoever it is that your secondary linebacker. You're going to go ahead and substitute him there. Then you're going to see that if you go into the linebacker rush package, it's going to change your entire play. It's going to change the players that are on your field. I don't know who number 18 is. I don't know who number 93 is. I don't even know who number 56 is. But if you call a play, you're going to notice that you have somebody that's way out of position right now. So right now we have Justin Jefferson here because we have the Williams linebacker here. And right now we have Vanden Bosch over here. So how do we change this and how do we fix this? Well, I'm going to call timeout. We're going to go into our actual depth chart. So Vanden Bosch was one of the people that was making our lineup messed up. And the reason why this lineup works, before I show you guys, it's because this middle linebacker position here, if you auto record your roster, we only have 2 linebackers in this position. If you auto record your roster and you made sure that you only have the 1 linebacker here, you're going to be able to go ahead and auto record, and it's going to take your linebackers, and you're not going to have any middle linebackers on your field. Now, we've already went and substituted one of our linebackers into that position, into that defensive end position. So now he's locked in and there's no way that he can go into the outside linebacker position. So how you make it so that your other players just end up being some of the highest overalls on your team, you go ahead and find that Kyle Vanden Bosch, since he was already at the outside linebacker position, you don't want him there. So you're going to go ahead and take him and substitute him with a defensive tackle that's on the field. So right now we have Ndamukong Suh over that spot. Then you're going to go over to D tackle and you're going to substitute that same defensive end and you're going to put him at the D tackle position. And that is going to make it so your lineup completely glitches out because you can't have a defensive tackle at outside linebacker. So it's going to put the next highest overall into that position. So now if I go resume the game and I go back into that LB rush package, now we have Kyle Vanden Bosch at defensive tackle, which means that they're not going to put a DT here. So now we have Randall Cunningham out here because he's my highest overall player, and then we have Justin Jefferson here, and then we have Quinnen Williams here. Unfortunately, linebacker rush package. I apologize. We don't have Quinnen Williams there. It's actually Mawe. So like I said, Mawe ends up being the highest overall on my team. He's the only natural 91 overall, I believe. But as you can see, we have Randall Cunningham, we have Justin Jefferson, and we have Mawe. Now, the reason it's these 3 players, it's only because those are my highest overall players that are on the team. Now, if you have faster players, if you have better overall players, make sure, if you want to achieve this lineup, make sure that you have a defensive player that is higher than the quarterback, higher than all your offensive players, or it's going to substitute an offensive player in this position. Now, the only time that having an offensive player is going to work to your advantage is if he's the tallest player on your team. So when the Johnson card comes out, the wide receiver card, you might want to have him at that middle linebacker position. He's going to miss some tackles for you, but it's going to be nice having a user that is 6'7" or however tall he is. Even if you have a tight end that's super tall, you can actually use them in that position as well. But this is the lineup glitch. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to do it because I'm not running this specifically, but this does make this formation way better, simply because you end up having a linebacker here that you can go ahead and use her, a linebacker here that you can go ahead and use her and put them on whatever zone that you guys want. So you'll have speed and strength all over your field, with defensive backs being out here. So it ends up becoming it becomes a quarter defense essentially, because you have 7 DBs that are on the field, and that's actually huge, allowing you to also play the run as well, and that makes this formation one of the best in Madden 25. My name is Pwny Montana. I hope you guys appreciate this video. If you guys need any help with the lineup, leave a comment down below, and I'll try my best to help you guys out, especially with those of you guys that struggle with the lineup changes and things of that nature. If you guys are playing Madden Ultimate Team, this is one of the glitchiest things that you can do for this lineup specifically. And you can actually, you know what, not to make a long video even longer, but you can actually even do the same thing in 3-4 as well, because 3-4 you're rocking with 4 different linebackers. So I don't know the specifics for it, but you might be able to see we have Justin Jefferson and Randall Cunningham here already. So if you guys have some lurk artists that you have on the field, some outside linebackers, this is without doing anything crazy. So you can actually substitute and change the front three guys that are here in 3-4, and then have two outside linebackers here, and then have two DBs that end up here. Right now, again, my highest players are Cunningham and Justin Jefferson, so they're going to be substituted here. But if you guys have some defensive backs that are higher overall than everybody else that's on the team, they'll end up being substituted in this middle linebacker position, which will turn this into essentially a dollar formation. Honestly, that's exactly what it's gonna look like. You're gonna have 6 DBs on the field, 3 down linemen, and 2 outside and 2 linebackers. Which that's exactly how dollar formation works in terms of personnel. Which makes this even potentially an even better formation than it already is, especially if you're running the blitzes that I posted on the channel yesterday or the day before, whichever. I previously posted a blitz out of 3-4 odd that's going to make it so, you know, your pressure is going to be really, really good. So that's it for this video. Lineup glitch. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you guys need help on it down in the comment section below. My name is Pwny Montana. I will see you guys in the next one. And as always, 2 fingers, deuces, and peace out, you guys.